Good evening and welcome to the show. I am Scott Helmer and you are listening to the Scott Helmer Show. We are a shot heard round the world and beyond. So glad you guys are along for the ride. Let's get right into it, shall we? If you've been paying attention on social media for the last 24 hours, you know I have a very special guest on the line coming to us from someplace in the California desert to tell about his new project, Hunt the Skinwalker. Our good friend of the show, Mr. Jeremy Corbell. Jeremy, how you doing tonight, man?
Good, Scott. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, man, the pleasure is mine. I know you only have a little bit of time, so I appreciate you stopping by. The word on the street is you were in Skinwalker territory this weekend. Dispel all the rumors and give us the lowdown. What's the deal?
Okay. Out here, we call it the word on the wash. I just arrived home from one of, I'd say, the most fascinating investigations of my entire life. I was filming and conducting interviews with the Hunt the Skinwalker team in Fort Duchesne, Utah, and that's on the Uinta Indian Reservation, which is really cool. It's a sovereign nation settled by the Ute Indian tribe. And I got to tell you, man, the Uinta Basin is like the Twilight Zone and Twin Peaks, but with a Clockwork Orange horror twist. I mean, it is wild out there, and I'm not saying that lightly.
When are you moving to this area and relocating? That's right up your alley, man.
Right. I thought I moved out here to the fourth dimension in Pioneer Town, but in fact, there is a fifth dimension, apparently. So, yeah, the Uinta Basin is everybody knows Skinwalker Ranch, which is the most scientifically studied location, I'll say, of high activity in the world, but the entire area is historically known for its cacophonous cavalcade of UFOs and otherworldly phenomena. I mean, it's just wild. So I figured I needed to go check it out for myself with my team.
So the question everybody wants to know, did you get on the property? Did you get on to Skinwalker Ranch?
Oh, man, I couldn't really say, Scott.
Oh, the plot thickens and you just set us up for more mystery and wonder. All right. Here's the deal. I was looking at these photos, and folks that are listening tonight, go to my Instagram, go to my Facebook, get connected on tonight's show, get on to Jeremy's social media, extraordinarybeliefs.com is his website. Get connected on social media. You guys know how to do that. I saw these photographs that went up from your road trip, we'll call it, and man, somebody looked familiar. It was a black and white photo. It definitely wasn't a selfie. It was very kind of secretive looking. Was your advisor, George Knapp, along for the ride?
I'm just going to have to say I cannot confirm nor deny any details of the trip, Scott, but I will tell you this. I'm just for the sake of telling you something. One of the most terrifying moments that I had in this investigation was not necessarily something I saw. It was something I was told. I was speaking with a uniformed police officer, and he services that area of the basin. And he really took me aside. He didn't really want to talk specifically at first about some of the things that they have to patrol for out there because it's very different than other places of the world. And he took me aside and he said, you need to be careful. You need to protect yourself. You're messing with something that is not good. You are actively hunting it. It will hunt you back. It's powerful, and given the chance, it will harm you. I've seen it happen, he said. And these things will attach to you. They will follow you. I've seen people driven mad by it. You are hunting this, and it knows it. You need to be really careful. And that was the scariest thing that I experienced while in this investigation, was how honestly and how truthfully these type of phenomenon, from UFOs to skinwalkers, how those ideas, how those experiences are dealt with there, even by law enforcement.
So I have to ask you, after hearing that statement, how long did it take you and your crew and the research team to pack up the gear and head west back to California?
You know, what's funny was I ended up camping that night in a really interesting location that's a hot spot out there for activities. So I kind of went the opposite way, man. I kind of went just deep in and, wanted to experience it myself.
Man, I know people cannot wait to see this footage and see the finished product, man. And you're good. I can sit here in mission control and be all hunkered in and cozy. You go out into the field and do your thing. Call in any time, and we'll appreciate the update. I'm going to stay right here till I know it's safe. I got a note today that Jeremy has something very special for his fans and for the listeners out there. Tell us what you got cooked up here, man.
Yeah, well, listen, we really want to educate people on this topic, on Skinwalker Ranch and the surrounding area, because we are going to be releasing a bunch of information that I think will be very valuable to people. So what I've asked people to do over the course of the last few months is just get caught up. Read the book, Hunt for the Skinwalker by George Knapp and Colin Kelleher. And so really what I'm going to do tonight is I really want to drive people to the website, which is hunttheskinwalker.com, because by going there, you're going to get a bunch of new information, but you need to get caught up first. So in the spirit of getting caught up, I have an autographed copy by both authors of the book, Hunt for the Skinwalker. And if you go to the website, type in your email, after 2 weeks from today, is we're just going to choose somebody who put in their email, and we're going to give them an autographed copy of the book. And this is so people can get caught up, and people will go to the website. Additionally, 5 people will also be randomly selected from submitting their emails, and I'll give them a link to their movie of choice that I have available right now on my website. So there'll be 6 people that will receive these gifts. And really, it's just to get caught up, man. It's to get caught up because there is a lot coming out. I don't mean to be mysterious. Everything has its time. And so we're going to talk about it. You're going to see footage. We're going to get into specific cases, stories that have never been told yet.
And they're getting, really, this book will be a collector's item because they're getting an autographed copy from Knapp and Kelleher, and this is the first time I think it's been in print, right?
Yeah, well, look, man, they printed the book a while ago, but I don't even have an autographed copy. So,
nice.
I'm giving this one away to try to get people to get caught up because this is a very important story. And the only way to really understand the scope of this phenomenon is to start with something like reading Hunt for the Skinwalker and then staying tuned into that to our website, because there is some stuff coming out that I did not think I was going to be involved with. I mean, this is wild stuff.
Man, this is exciting, and I appreciate you coming by tonight to announce it on my show. We will get the word out and tell everybody we can. Folks, you got 2 weeks. Get your entries in. Go to hunttheskinwalker.com. Watch the trailer. Get your entry in for the autographed copy of the book. Jeremy Corbell, will you and Mr. Knapp deliver the book to the winner wherever they may be across America? Is that a possibility, or is that not part of the VIP prize package yet?
We're busy hunting. I don't know that's, but I think the post office is going to do a great job at that.
Very good, brother. I appreciate it. You come back and check in with us anytime. We'll get the word out about this contest. And, folks, hunttheskinwalker.com. All right, buddy. Take care, man. There you go, folks. Jeremy Corbell, hunttheskinwalker.com. Go there and enter to win an autographed copy of the book from Mr. Knapp and Mr. Kelleher, Hunt for the Skinwalker. Folks, that is a collector's item like you cannot imagine. Get over and watch the trailer, man, because that thing is frightening.